What's up, Dorian?
What's going on?
How are you doing?
I'm doing great. How are you?
Good. You ready for this last ride?
Oh, yeah. Couldn't be more excited. Team's looking really good, really focused, really dialed in. I think the guys know what they have to do this week, so it's really easy when you already know what you have to do. You just have to go out there and do it. So.
What are you most excited to see about this team on Saturday?
Just the consistency, putting it all together on a consistent play-to-play basis, being able to just go from the first quarter all the way to the fourth.
With as many starters obviously returning, you being here for as long as you have, do you believe this is it? This is the year you guys feel like to take it to that next level?
Yeah, we're definitely pushing for that. That's the goal every day and every time we come out here to practice. And so, our mindset and mission is to win it all this year. And, I think that's the habits that we're putting in on a day-to-day basis to be able to do that.
What do you think has made this team better out of fall camp going into now game week, looking forward to this weekend, to your first game?
I think just the overall preparation and knowing what to do and how to prepare. A lot of guys, this is their fourth, fifth, third year in the program. So you kind of know how it's ran, how to be a college athlete, how to work the practice field and stuff like that. So I think the coaching staff has done a really good job implementing how to do things here. We're just taking the reins of that. So.
What about the buzz on campus? Your fifth year, you've been here since 2018. I mean, it's game day Saturday. You've waited a long time since your last game.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Campus is kind of dead right now with it being summer school and all that, so students aren't really on campus. But it's great, though. We love this time of year because we get to just lock in on football and focus on each other and the guys in this building. So I really enjoy it. I obviously can't wait till school starts and all the fans are here and all the students and stuff. So, this is definitely one of the better times of the year for us, for sure, as an athlete.
Is it hard to not go in the first game maybe a little too amped up?
I think, Ben, after being here for 5 years and doing it 4 times before this, I've definitely learned how to control my emotions pregame and get out all the butterflies early and definitely find some different techniques to calm myself down. So,
what are your first impressions of Bowling Green and the film you've watched and being out here against scout team and everything?
Yeah, really good defense. It's their DC's second year, I'm pretty sure, running that program. And then, they got 9 of 11 starters. I'd say number 11, which was number 44 last year, is probably their best defensive player. Really good front seven, experienced secondary. I think they lost maybe 1 or 2 guys back there. So we got our hands cut out for us on the offensive side of the ball for sure. They for sure had some offensive transfers in this past offseason. So, we got our hands cut out for us for sure. It's going to be a pushover game. We definitely have to still study our film and watch our tape and everything. So.
This past weekend, was that mostly watching film, or did you kind of catch any of the actual games, just waiting, eager to play one of your own?
Yeah, I saw a lot of the games. The one that I really wanted to catch was the Alabama State game. Obviously, we played them week 2, so getting a head start on that. But yeah, I saw a majority of the games this weekend, though, for sure.
What did you take away from that game, Alabama State?
Yeah, they're a really gritty team. They really get after it on both sides of the ball. Their quarterback is really talented. And so, we're trying to focus on this game right now, but they're definitely a team to look forward to come week 2 for sure.
Throughout spring and now fall camp, what are you seeing out of Justin Martin, the young guy?
Yeah, really good. As a freshman, it's kind of hard to just step right in and take over things. I know from experience. So, but I think he's doing a really good job just keeping his head level, coming out here being the same guy every day, being consistent, and just trying to do what the coaches ask of him. It's not hard. This system and what Coach Kelly asks of the quarterbacks here is not easy, and so I think he's doing a really good job handling that, though.
How excited are you to be able to throw to this guy right here?
Oh yeah, Bobo, that's my guy. We hang out every day, so I'm more so just excited to get out there with all the guys on the field, but finally to have a big guy to go out there and get the ball for me on a 50-50 ball every once in a while. It's definitely going to be something I'm for sure excited about. So.
Does it change anything with how you're approaching a particular play, knowing that you have a guy like him on the outside? Does that anything with your progressions different or anything different with that?
I guess it all really is based on the coverage. He's definitely going to be one of my more favorite man matchups, just with the size on him and stuff. But we got a lot of guys in Titus and Kaz that got speed as well as Cam and stuff that can do his route running deal. So. I'm more so excited for the man matchups and seeing how they're going to play us in man for sure.
Switching from fall camp preparation to game week preparation, what's the biggest change in your approach to practice on a daily basis?
I think that's the best thing about it is that I haven't changed anything. Going from fall camp to now game week, it's the habits are going to stay the same. It's the foundation I've laid before, and so now just adding on to that and being able to stay consistent with it. I think it's been the biggest part of this week so far. So
It seems like the quarterback room has a lot of really great chemistry. So what do you guys kind of talk about, like in between reps out at practice?
Oh yeah, just always trying to help each other. It's a lot easier hearing it from your own teammate and brother than it is from hearing it from your coach who's screaming and yelling at you. So just trying to give words of encouragement throughout, or whether it's joking or whatever it is. But just always trying to stay positive, keep each other up, and making sure we're always on the same page and not seeing stuff differently and stuff like that. So
Now that Raekwon's come in, you got the whole offensive line here. What's your take on their kind of where they are going into the season?
Yeah, it's Monday, start of game week. We're putting in the install stuff for the game plan and stuff. So I think for day one, they're doing really good. Obviously, the menu of plays is really shortened down from when we were in fall camp. So I think they're doing really good. We're just gelling well together, being real communicative, and being able to just talk amongst the board and get to where they're supposed to be. So
good to see everybody.
How ready are you for your first game as a Bruin?
Ready. It feels like I've been here 5 years waiting on this Saturday. Got here in January, so I'm ready to go. I know these guys are ready to go too.
Have you been over to the Rose Bowl at all, or had a sense for what that might be like?
Took a visit in December, and that was the first time and only time I've been up there. You grew up watching the Rose Bowl game, so it'll be pretty cool to go up there and play in it. Playing it a couple times this fall, and then hopefully playing the actual game come January 1. So.
Did somebody let you in when you went, or did you just go in like the parking lot? Or what was it?
I went up with one of the administration guys here at UCLA, and they let me in. I didn't have to climb any fences or anything. I would have, but I didn't have
to
to.
walk on the field and kind of envision things a little bit?
A little bit, yeah. I was still kind of making a decision at that point, but you go up there and see that, it kind of makes things a little bit easier.
You be ready for 102 degrees on Saturday?
Oof. Coming from Durham, I think that has prepared me a little bit for 102. But yeah, I don't know. Until you're in it, I don't know how much you can prepare for that.
Not as much humidity here, though, right?
That's
so
true. A little bit of dry heat.
Yeah.
Yeah, but heat is heat at the end of the day, man. Oof. You have to hydrate up for that one.
What do you guys, after camp and getting ready for this game this weekend, where you guys are right now? Do you feel that you guys are coming together?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I think you kind of felt that winding down in camp last week and a half or so of camp. You kind of feel the team gel in a way that you hadn't really felt before. And then as you get into game week, it's just preparation. Less going up against our own defense, more a little bit of scout team stuff, and preparing with their defensive scheme and what they're going to do on defense. Our defense is doing the same thing. But it's been cool to see how this team has kind of come together. Like I said, that last week or so at camp, and then into this week as well.
What did you see your role as when you first? Let me start over. What did you see your role as when you first got to UCLA, and what do you see it as now?
I think it's always kind of been the same. Just come in and be a guy that one who you guys just talked to, who Dorian can rely on. That's kind of just, I felt like coming in this year as an older guy in a relatively, experienced room, just to come in and be a reliable receiver where, if one needs somebody to go to, I can be there for him. Be a somebody to lead on for some of the younger receivers in our receiver room. But at the end of the day, I came out here to win games, and whatever I can do to help this team do that, I'm going to do. So I didn't necessarily see myself in a particular role, but whatever I can do to kind of help this team win is what I want to do.
We saw you out on special teams today.
Mm-hmm.
So is that something you volunteered for, or did they put you in that job?
No, I think as a football player, you want to be on special teams. I think when you start seeing yourself only as a receiver is kind of where you get into some trouble. But like I said, they want to throw me in there on kickoff return. I'll do whatever to get to 1-0 this weekend.
There's been a lot of talk from Dorian and Coach Kelly about how you're going to be a weapon facing man coverage in one-on-one. What do you have to do when you're out there and you see zone, you're going against a lot of zone coverage? How do you still remain effective against those types of defenses?
Yeah, I think Dorian will help a lot with that. I think in zone coverage, he's going to get a lot of eyes. So as a receiver, it's just finding pockets, whether that's cover 3, some quarters, cover 2, whatever it is. All eyes are going to be on 1 when he drops back and the things he can do with his legs just to be able to find open space. And, if he needs to dump it off, I'll be right there for him. If we have a scheme or a route combo that's, best against zone, so be it. But, when it comes to zone coverage versus man coverage, I don't want to say it's the same thing, but, you just got to find a way to make plays at the end of the day.
I think we're going to ask you the requisite food question.
Here we go.
What's your newest find in the rest Anything?
Not really recently. Okay. The month of August, I didn't really get out a whole lot because we've been in the WAS 3 meals a day. But I will definitely let you know when I come across a gem.
NIL deal going.
That's true. Yeah, I'm working on it. I don't know if In and Out will be up for that one after that last comment, but I'll let you know.
All right. Thank you.
Thanks, guys. Good to see you guys.